They're trained to run into a burning building. Often they're the first ones on scene of a deadly crash. But what Vaughan Deputy Fire Chief Andy Zuanataz and his team saw on Sunday shook them.
I became a paramedic in 1991. I've been a firefighter for 20 years. This is one of the worst ones I've ever seen.
Vaughan firefighters were the first responders to Sunday's quadruple fatal crash.
I came around the truck, and on my first sight of the minivan that had been T-boned, my jaw dropped. And I just internally said to myself, oh my God. I thought if anybody survives that, it'll be a miracle.
The twisted metal, the victims, 3 of them children, 9, 5, and just 2 years old. It's still hard to talk about. But he's doing this interview because Zuanataz says it is important to talk about it and about PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder.
These are professional, highly skilled responders. They have a task to do, and then when they extrapolate themselves from the actual scene, they start to reflect, and that image and those images, they're burned into your brain.
After the crash, Vaughan's initial crew were taken out of service, allowing them to decompress. The department also immediately activated its peer support network, the first of its kind in Ontario.
We had 20 individuals volunteer to participate in a 5-day course to recognize early signs of PTSD and be that initial contact in the link of, hey, I'm not feeling well. This is what's going through my mind.
The program has already proven beneficial. Zuanataz says some firefighters on the scene that day have already called in, and he anticipates there may be more.
And then you hear after the fact, this might have been preventable had someone just called a taxi. If we add that element to it, we've got a whole bunch of factors that are going to combine to make responders reflect on this call and think about it for a long time.
And it's something that I'm sure they will be looking at and thinking about for quite a long time. Vaughan Fire says they encourage other municipalities to look at their peer network and for support for firefighters and do the same.